Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Lasham briefing for Sunday, the 23rd of June, 2024. We'll start with the synoptic, and what we're showing here is midnight last night with an occlusion out over the Irish Sea. I'll run that through to lunchtime today, and you can see that's over a sort of line from the Wash down to about sort of Plymouth, sort of Portsmouth area. So that's affecting the weather that we've got at the moment, giving us a bit of low cloud. If we have a quick look at the surface winds today, 1,000 feet, we've got 2305 knots to the north and 1705 knots to the south. So I think the surface winds here are going to be quite light and variable. The sat picture here is showing quite a nice area of sort of clear air to the southeast corner of England, and as you'll see later on in the forecast, that's probably going to be the best area to go today. Looking at the current rain radar, there's very little to affect the southern half of England, and if we run the forecast through from 9 o'clock this morning, you can see we've got a little bit of rain out in Wales and down in sort of western approaches, but there's nothing heading our way. And we can run that right through to about 8 o'clock tonight, and you'll see that it's going to be fine throughout the day. So the aerobatics this evening should be able to go ahead. Looking at local weather then, we have sort of overcast conditions by the looks of it throughout most of the day. The temperature getting up about as high as 19-20 centigrade, with the winds sort of west-southwesterly throughout most of the day, sort of 4, 5, 6 knots at the most. And the UV factors are a little bit lower than expected this time of year. GFS are showing about 19 centigrade in this area with a dew point around about 15. It's not a great split at the moment. Local weather here, we've actually got 15 centigrade and just under 12 for the dew point at this moment in time. And looking out the window, you can see we've got a sort of layer of straticube just starting to break up into cumulus at this moment. Odium doesn't have a TAF this morning. Their latest METAR is 2803 knots, greater than 10K, broken at 1,200 feet with a 16 and 13 split on the temperatures. And Farnborough, they're showing something similar, 3205 knots, 270 veering to 350 Caval-K with a 16 and 12 split on the temps, and their TAF is 2706 knots, greater than 10K with a few at 4,500 feet. SkySight then, as I said earlier, showing sort of East Anglia and more sort of Suffolk than Norfolk is a sort of reasonable area, and of course out into Kent is another sort of good area for cross country today. Looking locally from SkySight, you can see we have a cloud base quite low at around about 930, and it's not getting up too high today, maybe 3,500 feet above sea level, with the thermal strengths quite weak, so like 2, possibly even up to 3 knots at the best. Top Meteo concurs with that. Again, East Anglia and Kent showing the best area. And if we can get out of Lasham into that, then you might get a good day's flying. NOTAM-wise then, locally, we have the usual Barton Stacey live firing. Rushmore is from 8 o'clock tonight onwards with flares, and 23, strangely enough, is saying we've got 60 odd gliders here at Lasham and up to 4 tugs going. So I'm not quite sure why that NOTAM's in there, but it's in there. And if you do happen to go out into the East Anglia area, there's a few 37, 40 and 42. There's a couple of air displays up here worth considering, and 28 out on the East Coast is the CTA and whatnot has been activated near Clacton. So moving on then to the airfield briefing, and longest day today, so please give Sam your support to make this event a success, and also give him a big thanks for organising it. I think he's done a great job so far, and we've done well over 40 launches at this moment in time. So the weather locally, cross-section from Odeon this morning has shown this sort of front that's close to us, giving us lots of lower cloud, and that should gradually burn off and break up throughout the day, with, say, cloud base maybe getting up to about 3,000 feet. Thermal strengths are forecast about 3 to 4 knots throughout the day, and the surface winds 270 and certainly less than 10 knots. On the booking list, there's a few slots still available. And if we have a look at the breakdown of that, there's like 1K21 with a booked instructor flying, 1K21 on the casual list, there's a K13 on trial lessons, there's another K13 booked this morning, and everything else is pretty much got slots available on them. Instructors, if you're available, please make yourself known, put yourself on the list, come out and help. The buggy management radios are still working well, and the simulator is available as per normal. BGA safety briefing. They've mandated the ABCD checks. Please dip into this and have a read. It's on the BGA website, and get yourself familiar with it. It's certainly worthwhile doing on every time you take over a glider and go flying. And again, on the safety side, the pilot currency barometer is there for everyone to use. It's a great tool for instructors, but it's also a great tool for the solo pilots, just to gauge where you are in terms of currency. So today, there's no movements today. We're already set up on runway 27 for a dry operation. Light westerlies all day. I very much doubt there'll be a requirement for a club grid. So if you're going to come out and take a launch, just join the normal club Aerotoll queue. Tuggies, can you please avoid Sheldon Park Farm today between 12:30 and 1600 hours? And just a gentle reminder from engineering that the SH6 and discus tail dollies should be removed, should be used, sorry, when you're moving gliders in and out of the hangar. Just one church notice, the Aboyne October 24 wave expedition is going ahead on the 5th of October. If you can chat to myself, Sam or Barry for more info, there's still places available and you can book them via the main office. This picture here is this morning, and you can see there's a wave all across Scotland and Northern England. So it's always worthwhile going up to places like Aboyne to get some good flying in. So the airfield brief then, it's already set up. Sam's done a wonderful job this morning. We're on 27 with the winching to the south on the grass and Club Aerotoll off the runway. And that's it for today. I shall see you out on the airfield. Have a great day, have lots of fun, and please keep it safe.